I was adopted when I was 3 days old from Edna Gladney in Fort Worth, Texas. I was adopted from a family that lived in Houston, and in that family there were already 3 sons, and they wanted a girl, so they chose to adopt me. They told me when I was young, so I don't actually remember the day and how I felt when they told me. Being adopted into a family with 3 other biological kids, it never made me feel like I was less. I was adopted, they told me I was adopted, I never felt threatened by that fact, and so I didn't have a problem with that. Back in 1969, it was a closed adoption. At that time, my birth mother was told that I would not be able to locate her, and she was given the security of that by choosing a closed adoption. My parents died when I was young. My dad when I was a sophomore in college, and my mom when I was 25. I had made a promise that I would never look for them when they were alive out of respect for them.
After her mother died in our first year of marriage of cancer, the discussion came up more and more frequently as time passed after her grieving and through her grieving for her mother. And over the years, again, the frequency increased.
I tease my kids about how media is not so great for them, but it actually worked out for me. My friend Leanne, who I met when I lived in Amarillo, decided to send a message to my brother James saying, "You need to meet your sister. You're crazy if you don't. She's great." Something like that along those lines. So I got really nervous when she sent it. I thought, oh no, what did you do? And we kind of thought we'd hear back from him, but about 10 months passed and we hadn't heard a thing. And on some random day, I can't remember when it was, he actually messaged her back and said, "I don't know why I never saw your message, but I did see it now, and tell me about her." So they had a couple of days communicating back and forth about me, and he asked if it would be okay if she gave him my phone number. He wanted to talk to me. So I met him July 2nd, 2014 in Boston. Your dad, and as you know, you and I went to Boston with our friends. And we met right before a Boston Red Sox game. And it was a great meeting. And then we went to the game and then spent several days together in Boston, touring Boston and talking.
From there, brother is super cool. He wants to get to know Holly, and he showed it. And he's got his own baggage bringing into this. And in our meeting together, and going and doing fun things in Boston, he relaxed and sometimes tried too hard, and then let up and showed his kind of real self. And his real self was cool. His wife is super cool, and the kids are cool.
Exciting news that I found out through Edna Gladney is they not only found my birth mother, they found my birth father, and the reason why they found them is they ended up getting married. So they got married after they gave me up for adoption, and also had 2 children together. So I had a full-blood brother and sister. It's been a journey that has challenged me emotionally, and it's also taught me to be a little bit more patient, and it's a long, lengthy journey and story, and I've only given you just a few morsels, but it's a good story and a long journey, and I hope one day that it ends good, that possibly I'll get to meet my birth parents. If I don't, that's okay too, but maybe one day.